This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning. This is Fari Hamzi, and I'm getting on this meeting now with you at 8:35 a.m. on Wednesday, September 30th, 2020. What a night it was on the national media, and of course we had traded full day yesterday, and so I'm a little bit off. I apologize. My diet has been very helpful, but it makes me feel a little bit different. And I think last night I may have had a little bit too much of one item in there that it's a lamb soup. Tastes so good. You have no idea. Of course, part of that is because of fresh garlic in there. But at the bottom of the pot, there's a lot of fresh garlic. Yeah, so that kept me up after I went retired from trading. One account did very well. One account did good, no complaints. One account got into trouble. So part of that was that the wild nature of the trades. In retrospect, big lesson for all of us. This stuff is not easy. Okay, and of course, the rule was we said every question is one trade. I think we went to 30 minutes, or they only talked two questions because of the interruptions back and forth. Of course, the moderator lost control completely. So I don't think the next debate is going to be like that. Well, next one is VP. That's mincemeat. That's if you like to see Butcher making mincemeat, come and watch that one. But I'm talking about next presidential, not VP. That I think they're going to change some of that. But I'm not. It's not a political show. I'm not commenting on that. But that was just observation. All right. Let's start as we always do. We go through. This is our morning brief. It's short and sweet. It'll be later on YouTube. Basically, what we're doing is economic calendar, market timing through PMT, and then we'll do the latest overnight stuff on OTF, or what do you call it, our flagship protocol, which is look at trades by block, and then maybe a couple of derivatives of that to some of us who are more esoteric in trading. David, welcome. Craig, welcome. Look at the transcripts. Oh, they don't hear me. Okay, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, guys. We have two guys. Yeah, I can't comment them there. Okay. Susie, someone. Okay, hold on. So, okay. Chat. Okay, chat. Hold on 1 second, guys. What is this? Yep, 1 second. Check. Hold on. Okay, 1 second, guys. Let me write in the chat because I don't have audio. Good link. Okay. 2. No Skype right now. They gotta learn, yeah. That's what we gotta do after we found out what was wrong yesterday. So bear with me. All right. There you go. We're good. Okay. Let's go to what we said we're gonna do. Let's go to here. Economic calendar. Okay, ADP just came in. Okay. And Chicago PMI. So it's a green report, it's not red. GDP, we're gonna look at that too. Came in 749 versus 650. Yeah, and the trading news, which is our official, and they may be sponsoring some of our work going forward. News source for if you trade fast, that's what you need. They're saying that there was a strong manufacturing that was seen. Let's go quickly to the next item. Remember, beginning of the week, we go through all of this. It's just every day we got reminded what actually came in. Let me look at Chicago PMI. Both of these are green reports. I'm keeping the red report for last. We do not deal with the black reports. You know, it's green you want to watch. Red is must watch. Okay, that's 150. So we had 52.1 consensus. Came in 62. So compared to prior notice, it was not reported as changed or revised. So 62 versus last month 51. Okay, got you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we should be doing a little bit better. This is purchase managers report. in Chicago. If you're trading bonds, this stuff you gotta watch. Let's go to GDP. Here's the big kahuna. Oh, Murray. Yeah, see. You see that? This was a discussion we had the other night with some folks, and I'm not gonna get into that because it was political, but they still don't believe this is happening. Yes, it is. It is. It is. 1/3 of the economy is gone. However you like it, it's fine, but those are facts. And this is from the government itself. So, okay, what do we have next? Let's see. Also, keep in mind, if you again trading futures, you may want to take a note who else may be speaking at what time. Kashkari is speaking from the Fed. I don't know who Bowman is. Kaplan. I think his Kaplan. I think he should be. He used to say that. I think his Texas guy. Yeah, Dallas Fed. I think. I'm not sure. Okay. Challenger tomorrow. Jobless claims. Important. Personal income. Absolute income. Absolutely important. Give another PMI final, but then ISM manufacturing. I want to watch this tomorrow. Okay. A little bit of construction and spending. Of course, wait a second. We also have EIA. I'm not a crude trader, but 10:30 on Wednesdays. On a normal week, Williams, head of Chicago Fed. No, Chicago. New York Fed, the big one. The big non-central, non-main Fed operation, which is New York, as John Williams speaking, tomorrow at 11. And then the big one, Friday, first Friday of the month. One of my favorite days to report. Remember, it starts an hour early. So what are we going to do? We're going to start everything an hour early, including this report, okay? Or maybe a short one. I don't know. We'll see. But we're going to get up early. I'm assuming nothing else is going wrong. But so we start on those days. Usually we want to be at our desk, ready to go, fueled and armed by 8 Eastern, okay? Because the numbers come at 8:30, and of course we trade that live. And usually I'm done. If I get this right, I don't need to repair anything. I'm done by 8:45, 8:50, and then I want to trade the open of the cash, and then I'm done for the day. Okay. Here's the reason. There's a chance. Hi, David. How are you? We get some good numbers done. You bank it and you walk away. There's a very good chance you can give that back. Most professionals do not trade in the afternoon of a non-farm. Yeah. So we also have consumer sentiment and factory orders, all coming in around 10. So I'll probably trade the 9:30. All hours here are Eastern, 9:30 to about a quarter of 10, maybe 10. I'm done by then. I gotta walk away. Okay. Additional items, so you guys know, I will be taking. I'm on a special fast. The Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's a 3-day fast. My dietitian is putting together as a detox routine. So I'm going to be a little bit nauseating or woozy by noon or earlier than noon. So I do want to get off the system. Okay. All right. Now, next, we're going to go to timer charts. Okay. As you know, first of all, we did an email out last night. I'm going to show it to you as our protocol. One goes out to first email goes out to Timer Digest. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Come on, Jack. Okay, here we go. This is what happens. It goes out. We explain our thesis, what we're doing, on what we're going to do for how long, how much time, whatever, and how. Sometimes time, sometimes price. In this case, I'm not sure about the time per se, but target, there's a price target I'm calling for. But I'm switching. We had a small positive gain on this last trade, and then we wait for their confirm that they got it. If they don't confirm, I'm on the phone. I want to see what happens. It rarely has happened, but we need to confirm. Otherwise, we can't book it. Okay, it's a two-way system, and it keeps everybody honest. The latest data, just to recap here, not to show off what we have done. I don't need to show off. You guys know our record. It speaks for itself. Here's I think it's as of last night, maybe it was. Yeah, this morning. Yes, as of early this morning, this is where we are. Oh, I got to change that. That's not correct. We're short now. Okay. But the spread is correct. We have beat it for 122 over 5 years. This is about 146, 147 trades. So very long period. This is the car crash. Remember that? Yeah. Okay. And the key thing is really the spread. It's all-time high. There's a return on a cash on cash, but I look at the spread difference between that and the high tide. Remember, all high tide raised all the boats. Our boat really went ahead because yeah, a phone call to CDC was very helpful. Yeah, it's who you know, Murray. It's who you know. We didn't know anything in detail. We just knew something big is coming in. We have to be really, really ready. Here's the ranking. This is the ranking, and this is published by them. Oh, sorry, guys. 1 second. Let me go back. Yeah, let me bring this back. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Okay, here's the ranking, and the key is the spread. That spread is key. As you know, was ranked first for the last 8 years in 2018. If I can keep the spread in the next 90 days, could be number one timer for the decade. And we intend to prosecute this market as Captain Admiral Tico reminds us, at a time and place of our choosing. So for now, we're short. Here's the reason. This is what I wrote there. I'm going to go over that with you. We won't do that every time. Just this is here because I want to give you the basis for what the email was written for. The debate was secondary. That was not the issue. We talked about it yesterday too. As a matter of fact, I talked. I was long from here, so I got it from that low down there. Remember, it's based on closing of SPX. So I did all of this move. We were slightly positive there. That's all. Now, but here's the problem. Twice we came from underneath. This is a bad formation. Okay, it's a bad omen, if you will. Twice from underneath we've come up and failed here. Okay. By the way, the fellow was right behind me is short from this point, right at that point. It's got a good eye. Yeah, Mark Rose. We failed at 20 bar, the central line. Okay, so it was 0 sigma at 20 bar, 20-day MA moving average of the sigma channels we're putting on SPX, and then drops below that in the channel. -1, -2. Remember, that's -1. This is -2. So if you look at it, it was in that channel. Then it gets a recovery because it was oversold. Our indicator said that. When we reiterated right about here, when we had that hammer, we reiterated our hold. We said in the chat room on Twitter, we said, listen, we're not changing our bias. We're gonna hold our hold. It rallied. I'm sorry. First disappointed. You guys probably remember I got really depressed saying, what? I mean, it was one of those whiskey tango foxtrot moments. Pardon my French or my pseudo French. And then I said, okay, or American French, whiskey tango foxtrot. Yeah, good movie by the way. I said, okay, what's going to happen? We are oversold. They pushed it down as an outside bar 2 days in a row. You do what? If you're not long, you get long. Or intraday. This is key for intraday. Know what kind of bias we're looking at. Bada bing. This was a big one. And then next one was a gap up. This one was tougher to trade intraday because you got a gap up. If you sat here at night traded with OTF, which will run the servers, like EVB, she's one heck of a trader, by the way. I've talked to her. She's Russian. She's very good. She's also a professor. She teaches at Seattle somewhere, yeah. But she's on Seattle time zone. She trades at night here, okay? And she's a killer trader because the questions she asks, oh, yeah. Good for her. I need challenges like that, dealing with smart people like that, and you learn so much from them, and helps us develop better products moving forward. Anyhow, we go up 2 days in a row, can't get over 50 bar. Hello. So now failure at 20, failure at 50. Then comes the debate last night. It was absolutely chaotic. No rules, nobody followed. I think Chris Wallace lost the control. Excuse me, early on. You guys probably heard me say that. And then I actually bring the volume down. Is David here? Suzanne, okay. Please, Suzanne, you're my bridge between here and the chat room. Chat room doesn't have a Skype, so I may have you type something there. So please remind folks if they're new people, not new, but early joiners come in, have them check the transcript. Okay, like four Ford just came in. Have him join the transcript, and also David. All right. Okay. So we're right in there. That please, that we're in the video. They need to go there. I emailed them, but anyhow. Moving forward, guys, again, we're ironing this out. So we put these chart formation and the fact that also, you look at the skew. Let me go there. Here's your skew. We have eased off on the skew. This is the tail risk. But look at that signal is done. This is June 30th. The window here is two months. So this would have been, let's say, September 1st. And we did have a shaker on September 1st. Oh, hallelujah. Yes, we did. Oh, yes, we did. The signal was June 30th. The window in the past has been about 2 months. There's no exact science there. It's expectation. Okay. Guess what? This big drop came on the 3rd of September. Okay. So you got to watch the right stuff. Otherwise, you're going to miss the boat. Okay. So Susie, please ask Ford and David and Craig to know the webinar is running. Okay. They can always watch it later, but on the video. All right, so we decided to go short. And we said, because the vols have, and the other issue is the vols. The vols have been reading a little bit higher than we expected, especially at all-time highs. We've hit all-time highs again and again. And now, why is it that, look what kind of readings we're getting. This is all-time high. Look at we've all gone. There's something wrong here, fundamentally wrong here, okay? So with that said, and then we'll know what's going on the political calendar, and it's an election, and actually post-election. Okay. Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. Day one. We're still trying to get this thing done. All right. So we said we're gonna get short. Now, where's our target? How do we come up with target? You do your best guess, but I'm looking at, hey, there's a confluence. This is 3 sigma. Okay, at least 3200 is a good test area at 2 sigma. But look at what 31 is. It's -3 sigma. Remember, averages, they do not go up very fast or very hard, but they do go down, especially under stress. So that's 3 sigma right there. Okay, and this is 200. I always look for confluences. The more confluences you have, like right there, right now, that's not a confluence. 20 and 50. Now I'm looking at 3 sigma and the 200 moving average, the white line. Okay, that tells me that. Now, remember, NDX usually should lead. The technology should lead, the tech names, and so we're going to look for some confirmations. No surprise last night. NQ was wild, absolutely wild, especially on the downside. Okay, so that's our target. Time, I said a couple of weeks. I don't like to trade too short, but I think realistically, with a month to go to election, or 4.5 weeks, what have you, I think we may have a inverted move later on into the end of October, and then really the chaos will start. Not much like 2016, because Clinton conceded early, and as she should have. And so, but this time is different. This time is going to be way different. Okay, so be ready. Yep. Okay, the trenders. This is the surprising part, and the new high in transportation we haven't had in 2 years. That's why we draw this all-time high. So when it changes, it tells me, hey, we've done something here different. And Russell is not buying it. Not at the same time. If I turn here and say, give me a tracking, there's pointer tracking, right? Workspace. So if I put this on, you'll see. No way. No way. This has not made new high. Yeah. The Russell. So risk on, risk off is off. That's another signal it's telling us. This is the economic activity moving forward. It's basically saying we're doing a little bit better. Yeah, we are. This is 6 months forward. Basically telling us, heads up, the economy is going to be doing better now. Why I'm not interpreting that? Because of this administration, the transition, next administration, maybe there may not be, there may be a continuation of this administration. I have no idea. But you could see also, what ADP just reported. So let's watch what the non-farm will report. Is all intertwined. Okay? It's a puzzle, not an easy one, but they will keep us guessing. Why? Because their job is to change the texture. If they don't change the texture, somebody like you or me or Christian, smart guy like Christian, they will game the system. Game system cannot be game. If it's game, it goes out, right? Or even Johnny, with the bottle. Remember, he likes that rum. He's from the islands. He's Johnny from the islands. With that rum, with the power of that rum, he may game the system, and then what do we got? Okay, so remember, no questions, guys. This is just a quick session. If you guys have questions in the chat room, you can post them, but I'll get to them as soon as I can. Okay, SP1 Momo. All right, again, we're not getting anything on the downside. Don't be surprised. Upside has been low because of this pullback. This was a huge pullback there. Okay. So we're long, weekly buy, and daily sell. We did poo-poo that. We said, what? No, I don't think so. And for a day, we were really correct. This was a 92-point move in handles at the top. Yeah, we remember we reversed there long, and we went up. Is that the 8th? Yeah, that's September 8th. We went up 92 handles next day. Talk about trading options, SPY options on that. I know Admiral sent me a note, not Tico, Admiral. We have two admirals here. Yeah, he sent me a note saying, can you do this like once a week? Yeah, sure, no problem. What else? Would you like me to throw in a couple of blondes? This is Southern Florida. We can appropriately. I'm try to fit your requirements. But some hints. Yeah. Long story short, this is Momo and SP1, two cherished indicators these are the veterans of 2008 combat zone, aka Chicago and Stamford, Connecticut. We're back to 0 sig. The values mean nothing. Don't worry about the value. By design, those are scrambled. So not to give you exact clue what we have done. What matters is the shape. Against its own Sigma channel, nothing new to you guys. If you're coming to our PMT webinars, you see what's going on. I do plan to put a PMT together, but I think I'm running out of window for this week. Next week, we'll do a full PMT. Obviously, you get emails and all that. Or we post on Twitter. The interesting part is that we're still positive here. I'd like to know where we close here. This could be a different day today. We'll see. I could be wrong, but I think unless we close above 50 bar, I think we just got to be a little bit patient, and this thing will roll. I mean, it's got everything set up for a roll. We shall see. Now, we don't have a dead cross yet, like here, okay? But because this has to pull back, and we'll see. And it won't be like this. Won't have that slope. What you saw there hasn't happened in decades. This was a 38% drop in 5 weeks. Never had that done before. And for that, we thank Admiral Tico with his resilience and steadfastness that he held this position down. I mean, listen, there were days here, these moves were 3,000 points, Dow points. And he would switch back and forth. Yes, Admiral Tico. He would go flat, and then you go one day flat, and the next day go long. Take the 3,000 points, then reverse on top. Trade state, no wonder we provide this. Now, guys, if that happens, let me be upfront with you, okay? We're here to give you what we think the best we can do, okay? That's how this was built, through those moves. And how do we keep that? Again, there's a log of all of that. And we have shared the log. We don't care. Yeah, we lock it, so you don't change anything. We make a joke out of us. We're not going to do that. But Thursday, this is hold on 1 second. Let me show you something quick. Come on, there we go. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay, there we go. It is kept in this log, okay? And it's based on these emails. So there's a time and date, value, and it computes what we have done, what our calls have been, and what S&P has done. Okay, so we have a benchmark, SPX benchmark, This number is correct. This is wrong. We're gonna have to change that later on today. But you see, let's come to that 12207. So, and this was the estimate of where we're gonna be because of last night. So it's mark to market, yeah. And every time we make a bias change, there's an extra point added here. So this gets more compressed. The width does not change. No, someone's mic is open. Someone's mic is open. Okay, thank you. All right, and you could see this 145 trades so far. Okay, so it's a large sample size, 4.5 years long, or is it? No, 15. No, we're about to finish fifth year. Yeah, so that's where we are. Now, how he kept it in there, I beyond me. No, okay. I was trying to say this. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Coffee. I haven't slept much. When the walls go up, let's go to walls here. Hold on. When the walls spike like this, okay, this is the walls we were in. Okay, we went to about 80. Okay, we're at any point you have a 80% chance to be right or wrong. It's very high. It's very high. Okay, so what we did, we keep on giving targets and direction. So there was a bias, obviously sent to Triumph Digest. You're gonna get a copy instantly. You always, yeah, last night when that email went out, you could see that, there we go. Hold on. That email went out. There was an email to Jim. The moment I get bounced back to me, I get my copy. Then it's gone. It's sent to all the members there. Okay. And we'll tell you what we're going to do in the morning, if anything. Now, what we did say here, as the market was dropping like this, about this point, we said no more option trades. We can't. Why? Walls are too high. At any given time, you're going to get into trouble. Plus, we have a auto trade. They're going to get into trouble. There's 400 people in this package. Over 4. When I pulled the trigger, let me sleep at night a little bit. I know it's intense for everybody. I was on pins and needles. Plus, this time was COVID. We were not going anywhere. Everything was ordered remote. And I got a little bit of high risk because of my psoriasis. So all I could say was this: I'm going to give you target. I'm going to give you. So for cash fuel, it was easy. You know where you're going. For option guys, should you be trading at these vol levels? I don't think so. But if you want to try it, you know our target, you know our price. I'm saying our time, you know our target. Well, yeah, and then a direction on target. You get direction on target. Do a simple overlay. Don't make it too fancy. And at the first instance that you're not comfortable, get out. Because it's an option in a very high volume environment. It can snap back with you. And also, don't get into a trade late. We give you some numbers, some things to look at. Go in. If you want to, find your spots, get in. Don't sit there and hesitate. Let me see what happens. Let me see what Fari says. Anything else? Don't do that. Don't do that stuff to yourself. Okay. So that's what could happen there again this time. We don't know. I'm just giving you a fair warning to everybody. Okay. What did we do here? Okay. SQ has ticked down. Remember, this is on the end of the day. It's in the channel too, but basically this mission is down now because it has not upticked. Okay, one caveat. I'm wondering what's going on. Remember, this is tail risk, so it's SPX options deep out of the money. Okay, deep out of the money, down here in terms of I'm sorry, down here somewhere, or maybe near these areas. Again, 21.7 comes to mind. That's a December 18 low. 21.7. Here's no. I'm sorry. That's on the Dow. I'm sorry. That's on the Dow. So the equivalent would be, I think, 22,000, 2,200, if I'm right. I forget what that level was. Hold on. Let me open one file here. I think canaries. I need to get to canaries. There we go. Here we go. Let's go to that. Let it update for a sec. Okay. Here's what we're going to look at. This is this. Okay. So 21.7. There you go. That's 21.2. This one. There's 21.7, right? No, that's 21. This is 21. No, it's already broken that. Hold on. That's 22. So in 21.7 was rammed through at 12 of March. Yeah, because the low is 21,200 almost. Okay, yeah. Here's the 21.7. What was that? That was December 18 low. We took that out, the Christmas Eve. I remember that's why it was named timer of the last 8 years. Okay, because yeah, I compared to other timers on the space or the population that we have, which is about 150 market timers that time of digest. You need 1 year for them to walk you through, see how you are before they put you on a list. I was named number one for 8 years. Then we said 18,000, or Admiral Tico said it, and some smart aleck asked in one of the webinars in March, what is that? I said, that's the day Trump got elected. The Stanford, Connecticut crowd is trying to slap him in the face saying, you're no good. And that happened right there. Now, and so the guy says, well, whoa, hold on. Don't get into politics. Tell me a date. Tell me a date. I said, you want the number or not? You want the number, what do you want a date to? If you don't like the numbers, just watch. He goes, no, give me a date. I just, top of my head, said the spring equinox. I got to admit to you, it was not well thought through. That's the spring equinox. But that was a New Year's date that was coming up. That was important. Why spring equinox? Because often, and fall equinox, because of lineup of the of planets, we do, us as traders or investors, we do crazy things. Well, that low, that would be March 20th. So this was an early March webinar. March 20th, which was a Friday. This low came Sunday night on the, and to measure what the DM was, I didn't know at the time. I'm sorry, the INDU was on the YM, which is the futures. The low was 18086. Remember, we set the not the time, but the price targets as we went short. You get our emails. 21.7, 18,000. So if we had 29.6, that's our value. 29.6, you see high time? We said go to 18,000, we're 86 handles off. What do you think Admiral Tico has done? Mission accomplished. That night he got the porterhouse. Yes, yes. We went to what do you call it? We went to Oak Farms. We got him a porterhouse. This dog is not an ordinary dog. Yeah, he was off 86 handles in 11,000 move. Do the math. 11,000 moves with 86. So, and we rotated that Monday, and rest is history. Okay. Now, I don't think we're going to drop like that. I don't think so. But never say never in this market. You don't know. This is we're in totally unprecedented, uncharted territory. We're in Magellan. We're going around the horn. So we just don't know. Okay? Nobody knows. If we did, we would game the market. Let's go TV, guys. We're running late. We gotta move. Okay, this is spread. I did correct this last night, and to me, typically 0 was where the low was at. We're a little bit above that. I'm still not comfortable with that interpretation. We did take the adjustment out. There was an adjustment there early on that we put it in the spring because this was going so wild. This is the 90-day spread between the elite VX futures and the, of course, 3 months forward, 90 days. So we're long October, short January. Theoretically, I'm not trading that. I've never traded VX futures, but I watched it quite a bit, and it's not necessarily my cup. But we have a lot of hedge guys who do that, and this we just plot that. There's an article I posted on CBOE. You want to take a look at it? It's linked on our website, as a matter of fact. Very close to you. Go there. You see master sessions. Okay, I'm one of the guest faculties for CBOE Options Institute. You click on that, it takes you there at the bottom of the page. All right, let me go on. All right, my favorite and cherished old school indicator SP2. I'm not getting into what goes in there, but it's a derivative of SPX goes in there. Both price and advanced decline, not volume. SPX has no volume. SPY does, but not SPX as an index. But price and advanced decline gets mushed into that, and we get something like this. Why does it look like that? Well, and it look like this? Well, there's a advanced decline is somewhat correlated to what the price is, you know. So, and right now we did 2 bottom hits, bounced, came back up. This was a divergence. You see, lower prices, and we didn't get that low. We actually just started the center line. You really have to look carefully. It's a reading the tea leaves. I understand that, but we did produce the bounce we were looking for. So far so good. Now, here we are as of last night. This is updated in real time. Yes, I do look at it during the day a couple of times. That's what it puts us. Yeah, I gotta hustle, guys. We're running a little bit late. Okay, one more chart. This is what you guys can look at yourself. Again, SPX, $ SPX, alpha. So Sierra Papa X-ray alpha 200R. That's the 200-day differential of, not differential. It's a scoring number for the number of stocks in the S&P 500 that are above the 200-day. And here's what you have. Okay, I'm saying, here's what you have. So it pulled up a bit, pulled back down. The key point, I think, at this point, we want to watch. Okay, the two setup there, the two setup we have there is the two moving averages that we want to look at. Was set up there through these two moving averages. I look at the separation there. Okay, that's what I meant to say. And so go there and take a look, and you'll see that this number you want to watch after the close. It does come out an hour after the close. Do not look at this during the day. TradeStation has the index. You can do that during the day. It's not helpful. So it's just not. It's not. You really need to look at settlement because it's issue of how many ups and downs you have against the 200-day. So that's where it leaves us. To me, right now, this is inconclusive. No signal here. Not every chart is going to have a signal every time. Different charts give signals. As long as they're close enough, in your mind, you should think about the confluence or the influence of multiple charts or influence of a single one or a group of them. So right now, to me, this is inconclusive. All right, let's go to overnight stuff. Okay, there we go. Okay, overnight, this is overnight view. You could see what kind of situation we have. This is the early part of the this is the debate right about here. Once the debate stopped, it was really uncontrollable. It showed what a mess we were in terms of we can't even run a regular debate. We're just fighting schoolyard bullies back and forth. It just didn't make sense, and the market really, really sold. We have come back somewhat, still not recovered completely. I think the influence in tech was a little bit stronger, just on percentage basis. But that's what we have done. You could see what CIs did, and here I'm running DMZ. You could see where ATRs were last night. Yeah, they were up there. This is 15 minutes. They were up there as if we're in the middle of trading here. Yeah, I mean let's put this 5 up because we quote this one. You could see what I'm talking about as a benchmark. You could see what readings we were getting. It was as if yeah, it's way after. This is like midnight or so. Yeah, 11:30. We have a what? We have a 26 ATR. You don't get that at nighttime. It was wild. Yeah. And until they've changed some rules, I think next one is really wilder. Don't try trade it. Yes. So yeah. So that's where we are here now. NQ Z20 XL Plus. That's our large block sizes. Look at very little activity there. Oh, I gotta draw this. 1 second. I'm sorry. Gotta be ready for this morning. There we go. That should buy there. There's a cross. And it's lit. It's green lit. It's 9:14. I gotta hustle. Okay, DMZ. We're over. Yeah, this was a wild MBS. We're over that now. We're in the channel, so it could be rising here. I think it will. And then I don't think today is going to be really any eventful day given the drop we had. But depending what the Presidential Debate Commission decides, which there's a lot of pressure on them to make some changes. I don't think we're going to have anything here until that comes out. Of course, we also 2 days before non-farm payroll. You need to wait for that to show up. So a lot of stuff on the calendar. Overnight, the main chart there for NQ OTF. You can see where we are again. This is MBS. You have B target, K target, and look at where CIs are going. And here's a 2 I got to mark. I got to mark this anyway, so let me do that. Here's your cross third. Color has to be red, not green. And we have another one. And you could see a divergence, right? Yeah. So maybe they just boost it back up, bring it for the cash market to open, and then most likely, in my opinion, they will sell down. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. There we go. So no worries. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else we missed there? Ah, yeah. There's one on these two buys. Okay. You could see there's a buy there and a buy here. This is a very good buy. Why? Well, it's not divergence. I'm sorry, not divergence. It's a deeper reading of CI. The lower it gets and you get a cross, the better that buy is going to be. Why? The sellers are done. Remember, all we're doing is fear and greed. We're measuring fear versus greed, and you'll find invariably, because we're not time based, it's activity based and based on block size based, that type of activity. We parse it that way. We're gonna always alternate between greed and fear. So B bands are fear down here where nobody wants it, and that's where I want to go in. And then up here where everybody and his brother wants it, you want to sell to that. And you can see the formation, plus we got a confluence. When you get these two, these are the nuanced issues we teach you. That's the time you want to get short. This should be a good short. Okay. With that said, we're done here, guys. I got to hustle here and close this and get back to our regular Skype. Thank you so much for attending. We'll try to do it tomorrow. Remember, if we do anything on Friday, it has to be done early, an hour early. But again, through the same means, we'll communicate with you. Have a great day. Watch what you're doing. Be careful.